Honk.
That's what I'm talking about. Welcome all, welcome Argonauts to a Saturday stream. Welcome to the first Saturday of June. I'm going to have to stop saying the first something of something because it's, after this week, it's going to be not that case anymore. I hope everyone is doing well and everyone is looking forward to what we've got here. I am excited for the epic conclusion of Tactical Breach Wizards, and I'm very pumped up about that. I should mention just quickly because I saw Triffitt's question, and yeah, I put the Patreon field check. I don't know what I was doing. I thought, did I say nominations? And I wonder if we never did nominations. Is that possible? That we never actually did nominations for the Patreon Field Chat Chosen Game of the Month? I kind of forgot it, I guess, which means that we should probably do it today. So it'd be great if somebody could remind me about that, because I guess I never did that on Tuesday. I thought for some reason I did, and I did not. So that's my bad. I don't know what happened. So yeah, if someone would be so kind as to remind me that I need to run the nominations after the game today, that would be lovely. And or in worst case to worst, actually, you know what? I take that back because I really would prefer to actually do the nominations on the Tuesday because I almost always do the Patreon field game on a Tuesday, which means the Chat Chosen game on a Tuesday. So I think I'd rather do it after Dragonbane. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust my calendar right now so we can do that. And then we'll just have the final vote will just end by that following Saturday. So we'll just give it a little bit less time as opposed to what we would normally do. So let me save that. And I'm glad you mentioned it, Trivid, because I don't know why. I just had a brain fart. Well, I do know why. There's been a lot going on in Casa del Arv here, let me tell you. Okay, let's see. So nominations. Field Chat Chosen Game of the Month. Okay, and then I do that. Let me cut that so that way I can do this. Okay, so we do that, and then that way we can do the final vote for the Chat Chosen Game of the Month by, let us say this, by Saturday a week from today. So we will make that final vote for the Patreon field Chat Chosen Game of the Month. There we go. Yeah, I don't think I did, and I don't entirely know why I didn't. So anyway, we will fix that though. And I'm going to make another note to myself also. Oh, about the 14th. Okay. So that's fine. We'll do this by Tuesday. It should be fine. I don't know why I did do that. Worst case scenario, if for some reason I'm completely misremembering and we did do that, then I can just change the calendar back and I'll check between now and Tuesday and no harm, no foul. But we should double check it. And I don't know why we wouldn't have done the next game. So, yeah, I don't know why that happened, but I appreciate you letting me know, Triffid, because otherwise I would have forgotten. About it. I would have arrived at the Chat Chosen game and I would have been like, oh, look at that. And that would have been a problem. So there was no poll. Okay, that's right. That's right, because we had the Car Wars game going on. Oh, well, listen, you're not obligated. I mean, it's nice when you remind me, but you're not obligated to do it. I need to remind myself. So, okay, cool. Yeah, so that's fine. So we will do it that way. No big deal. We can come around to fixing that up. So that should be fine. So thank you for letting me know. But I do have some variety of little bits of good news that's starting to pop in, which is good because we've had it's been one crisis after the other here at the house, but we've got some things going pretty well today. I'm going to do my regular sort of quick spiel about the channel, and then I want to talk just briefly about a couple things coming up over the next couple of days in my personal life regarding specifically my son. And then we're going to get rolling with the epic conclusion of Tactical Breach Wizards. So if you have not done so already, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube at !ArvTube. Subscribe to me over there. We're at a new high of subscribers. Let's keep that number going. It really helps us out and makes a big difference for you folks as well, because you get extra content or availability to that content, which is always good, I think. Discord is !ArvCord. You can hang out with the Arvanauts in between streams. Blue Sky, !ArvSky. Please follow me over there as the numbers continue to go up on the followers there also, which I'm really glad about. Website for this, arvaneleron.com. Financially, !ArvShop is the merchandise area. !ArvTreon is the Patreon, which is ticking back up, and I love that, so let's keep that going. Cool stuff for yourself and the channel. Subbing to the channel is always appreciated. You get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch. Also, we have these new sub badges that have just come in, so all the way up through, I think, the 10-year mark right now. The next one doesn't unlock until November, and we've got that covered too, so Shadowed and I have it on lockdown. So please do that. And then, let me see, on the publishing front, Icarus, my graphic novel for Athos Arts, Library, that's my Tales and Tomes, The Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and source book from Alligator Alley Entertainment, and Grayshade. And this news that I have, by the way, I can tell you all, hello everyone, good to see you all, that there is some good news on the Grayshade tabletop front. I will be able to talk more about this soon, other than to say that the timeline for it is on track now, back on track, and it is coming soon. We have gotten a lot of art and a lot of that other stuff in, so I'm very relieved about that. I've been trying to that's one of several planes that I'm trying to land that are up in the air, and I'm like, come on, let's get to the next stage. So I am happy to say that we are almost there on Grayshade, the tabletop role-playing game, so that's very cool. That is my Grayshade IP. You can already get the books, of course, Grayshade, Renegade, and Heretic from Athos Arts at that link. You can also get the audiobooks of Grayshade, Renegade, and Heretic from our very own Trent Sparks at that link. And as I say, you can pre-order the tabletop role-playing game of Grayshade, coming to you from Alligator Alley Entertainment and designed, I should say, by one Brandon O'Brien. So I'm very excited about that too. And finally, as always, BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war with bravery and courage, and send the message that we will do so for others in that situation in the future. Also, a quick note that to, again, the continued love to the people of Minneapolis, specifically Minnesota and specifically Minneapolis, about their continued bravery and courage in fighting back against federal occupation and invasion. Continued thanks to the people of Memphis for doing the same thing, to the people of Newark, New Jersey, and so on. We are winning this fight, but we need to keep it up, and your bravery and courage makes a huge difference in doing that. So thank you for being you, and please keep up the good work there. Now, one quick note I just want to make, which is, my son's birthday is today. Mini Arv turned 10 years old today. He has turned double digits, which is great, my beloved son. And I need to mention to all of you that he is coming back right now from with his sister from where they went. They went to a local amusement park about 45 minutes away. Not local, but an amusement park that's in the state, about 45 minutes away. And she took him and she drove him, and apparently they had a great time. Then stopped for ice cream on the way back at what I would argue is the best ice cream place in Connecticut, Rich Farm Ice Cream. Spectacularly good. Really, 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 really good. So I'm pumped up about that. No, Trivia, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the nominations I'm doing the nominations on the 9th. And then I'm going to do the final vote during the final vote on either Up the Beanstalk or 007. Yeah, I know that. That's when I'm going to be doing the final vote. Why, did I put something different in the calendar? Did I change the calendar somehow? No, I think I put it after 007. Yeah, I know. No, and I appreciate you letting me know, but no, we're all good. I figured it out. Thanks to your reminding me, I figured it out. Anyway, so she is coming back with him, and that's really cool. So they got a chance to spend some real quality time together. And tomorrow, my son will be having his 10th birthday party with a bunch of folks over here. It's going to involve a bouncy castle and My son has gotten super into basketball, largely because I took him to the NBA Hall of Fame. And I know less many every year. I took him to the NBA Hall of Fame, which is in Springfield, Massachusetts, and I think that lit something in him because he got a packet of basketball cards. And so he has gotten really into getting, over the last month or so, into getting basketball cards. And he already played basketball, but he's gotten really into it. We have a hoop in the backyard, but it was kind of a big-time hand-me-down sort of hoop, and the hoop itself was bent and whatever. So today it took me about an hour and a half to do it because the old hoop was kind of rusted on and I had to do this work and I couldn't get all of the bolts up, but I got enough that I could make it work. We got him a new hoop, which we have installed as I listen to make sure that he's not home yet. Okay, good. That we have installed, which means that when he goes out tomorrow, before the birthday party starts, he's going to see brand new hoop ready to go. So I'm excited for that. Yeah. So anyway, happy birthday to my awesome son. And I'm so excited. They sent the picture of them. In fact, I think I have. Do I have a picture with them? I think I do that they sent. Hang on a second. That's not there. It's here. And it's here. There we go. Look at that. Look at my awesome kids. Those are my awesome kids. My eldest with the Oxford baseball cap, thank you. And my youngest who turns 10 today. And then this, which is the big chair outside of where they were. It's a place called Quasi is the name of the place that they went. So anyway, very cool. And really, it was really cool to see that. And it was always important to my wife and I that when we had the second, one of the reasons we wanted to was that both of us were only children. I have a brother, but I didn't live with my brother, so we were all sort of raised as only children, and so we wanted to have something where they would be able to be, sort of supports for each other throughout their lives, and not just supports from us. And that's definitely been what it is. Not that everything's always peachy keen, because siblings are siblings, in the same house, but having two people that really care about each other and love each other is a wonderful thing to see. So that's been really, really cool. So yeah, anyway, that's just a little bit of personal news that I thought I would pass on. If you see Mini Arv run up here at some point during the stream, you can feel free to wish him a happy birthday. But now we're going to do is we're heading over to play some Tactical Breach Wizards. Very excited to be finishing this game up. Really enjoyed this game. As I say, a surprising game. The game's better than I thought it was going to be, or at least deeper than I thought it was going to be. Not saying that it's like spectacularly like, oh my gosh, it's the new definition of amazing games in the 21st century. But I think it's good. And it was cool to be able to see that kind of a sort of an unexpected game that I wasn't thinking was going to be the kind of game that it is. It's been fun to watch that play out. So let's do it. Let us finish this game up. I'm going to plug in my phone. Bear with me. All right. Here we go. Play. All right. The next mission, which is there's basically, I think, 3 to 4 actual levels left, if I've got this right. So we're almost there. Smells like bleach and weed down here. Beryllium calcite. Loses the odor when it's refined into mana. Shame. It's a grower. Ah, thank you, Esterma. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was just cool that they sent them along. Don't breathe it in unless you want a surge of arcane power and bronchial problems for 6 to 9 months. Could go either way on that, if I'm honest. All right. All team members must reach the green zone. Use Death's Floor to teleport banks at least 10 tiles. Run at least 10 tiles as a dog. Okay. Okay. Oh. When am I doing nominations? Those are actually going to happen. Hey, what's up, Prince Justin? Those nominations, it looks like, are going to be happening on Tuesday the 9th this term because I screwed up and forgot. I just forgot to do them this past Tuesday. So I want to do them on Tuesday the 9th because usually I do the Patreon games on Tuesday. So I want that audience to be able to weigh in. So yeah, that is my plan. So yeah. Okay. Okay. I forgot because it's important. Hey, what's up, Norway? How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a little while. Okay, I'm not sure about doing this. We're going to see. Okay, you're dead. How about this? Okay. Looks pretty awesome. Okay. So now, if I Death's Door, it doesn't seem to make much difference if I do that. Okay, so I can't do that. Okay, diffuse mine. Bye-bye. Also could do that if you're not going to be here on Tuesday, so that would work either way. There you go. No problem. Success. She's up to 12. She's got the... She's going to get the best outfit just in time for her not to be able to use it. That's too bad. Oh, well. Mana Motherload should be right in there. All right, so you bite Bori. Bori takes aim at some goon. I move said goon to the vein, and the vein gets caught in the fireball. That's my grasp of it, give or take. Too many moving parts for my taste. Speaking of, how are you going to move the goon? Death's Door. Once I open one, I can dump anyone out of it now, which she should know because she just did that in this last level. So let me see. Move said goon to the vein. Okay. Takes mana, though, so save some dust for me. Remind me why you're biting him? One chomp will send him rabid. That way the sucker who stands in front of the vein and takes a fireball to the face doesn't have to be one of us. What's the plan if we can't get the right goon in the wrong place? Last resort, you or Muggins has got to stand there and bait out the shot. Bagsy, not me. How close to the vein does the shot have to land? Bori's not a precision implement. As long as the chump's standing in front of it, it'll catch and we're good. Okay, this makes as much sense as it's ever going to make. The traitor. Bad dog. Come on, Bori. Mate, you know Liv's mad as a bag of spanners. You can still walk away. I did. Then she killed you. He's got me there. This is pointless. Just turn him. No? Prefer not? Well, you've had the bark. Just leaves the bite. Okay. Okay, so... Okay, Death's Door. Okay, survive till Jen and Dahl arrive. Oh, wait. Rewind. Yeah, I do want that, but... No, that's not good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, survive till Jen and Dahl arrive. When is that going to be? Let's see. Let's Brittling Dart you. Brittling Dart you again. Okay. That'll be enough for the medics, thank you. No more medics for you. Okay. Okay. And... dead. Okay. So far, so good. Can I go here? Can I Death's Door you here? And then Sedative Cocktail you... Okay, I didn't get that thing yet where it... Okay, so maybe the Death's Door is not going to work as well as I might hope. Alright, you... No, steal mana. Okay. Brittling Dart. Okay. Okay, that's going to go to you. Okay. Oh, I have to resurrect Jen. Oh, okay. I guess it makes sense that Jen and Dahl did that based on everything else. Okay, riddle you again. I don't like that. I don't like that. Do not like it. No, sir, I don't like it. Okay. That's where I need him to go. Alright, and then I need you. Okay, I need to seal these doors. Can't seal that. I need to get Dahl resurrected. It's unfortunate. Can I go there? Do Death's Floor here. No, I can't do that. That's a bad idea. That is a good way to get no mana left, and I need to resurrect. So that's not going to work. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what? I did ignite the mana stock. Oh, I have to ignite this too? Oh, God bless America. I screwed that up then. Man. It's not clear to me. Why is Jen there? Okay, you die. This may be good enough. I don't know. We're going to see. Can I then throw a riot block? Okay. I need you to not... Alright. Jen, you take cover. Great. Okay, you rewind. You get your block back. Good. That's who I want you to shoot at. Jen, you take cover. Now let's foresee... Okay. Don't let any team member die before they blink out. Oh, jeez. All right, that's not going to work. Okay, so let's defuse the mine. Oh, you're not allowed... You die. All right, where is... Oh, what? How did you die? How did she die? When did you die? I have to restart this level. God damn it. I did not know that I was supposed to have him, like, set both mana things on fire. That's annoying. It's really annoying. No, sir, I don't like it. Okay. Now, need you to move here. Death's floor. Okay. Alright, still hitting him. Great. Death's door is going to go there. Death's floor. It's going to bring him over there. That's what I like to see. Okay. Great. Okay, survive till they arrive. Okay. Nope, rewind. Actually, wait. Brittling dart. One more. And now spore bomb. Great. I love it. All right. Now. It's not going to be enough range. I am a little nervous, if I'm being honest, about how to get to... No. So now can I... Death's door... Okay. Company mana. No. I would like you to come here. Line must be drawn here. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. This is... What a joy. No. Okay. So instead, we have him. We transference him to him. Okay. And then we spore bomb both of these guys. Nope. No, we don't do that. We brittling dart him twice. Then we spore bomb him. Okay. 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 How do I... Nope, rewind. Okay. Oh, this is really dicey. Okay. Nope, nope. I want to go here. Damn. Nope. What if I go here? Nope. Okay. So, can I get here? That sucks. All right, I'm gonna have to do this then. I'm gonna have to go here. This thing here is really drive me nuts. This thing right here. Oh, because you want to nominate Bravely Default? Yeah, I remember you were talking about that. Still have mana left. Okay. Still have to have these others survive, so... Oh, wait, can I swap? Oh, I wish I could swap with the dead guy, but I can't. Cannot swap with the dead guy. Dead. Okay. Is there a way that I can block? No, no, no. Okay, I need to keep that mana for resurrection. I wish he hadn't gone down, honestly. Like, that's not great. Making brats for dinner. I hope those are good brats. They don't have to blink out. They don't have to blink out. What is the problem? Come on, man. That's really annoying. Really? Wow. All right, what if I do this? What if I charge here, kill him, swap with you, have you resurrect... Ah ha ha! To extract one wizard per turn. Blink out. That swap thing has been such a savior, though. All right. Okay. And then you... Actually, wait. No. You move... I mean, first of all, you static blast. Well, you can't really do that, can you? All right. So you move here. I don't want her to use up this Gale... I have to save this Gale Grenade because I don't know what's going to be involved here. No. Okay, so that's not going to work. Okay. That's just why I did that. Okay, you die. Pick up the riot block. Great. Also, that means I can swap if I have to, which will be very useful. Oh, wait. Can I charge? I could swap. But... yeah, gonna take that, sorry. Okay, blink out. And blinked out. Woo! Sorry, militia. Your sacrifice is appreciated. That was rough. That's one of those survive in advance deals. That was hard. All right, that means we've got the roof. We've done the vault, we've done the mines, the roof. This is the final countdown right here. This is it. Engage Kennedy. All right. Now, she's the baddest ass of them all, so who knows? Team members must reach the green zone, extinguish at least 3 signal flares. 0 done. Oh, wait. Okay. No. Okay. All right. I'm going to save that false prophet because I need that mana. Okay. This copter thing is cool and also scary. Wonder if I can get... Let me try that a little bit differently. What if I go here, right, and then I false prophet here. No. False prophet here. Get rid of him. That kills him. Good. I can't quite get there. Oh, wait. No, I wanted to do that. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, I could have done next to it the whole time? Oh, man. Okay. That's fine. Good stuff. I shall take that. Good one. Okay. This battle on the roof stuff is cool. Fuck's sake, Zan. I gave you so many chances not to die to this, and you just keep bumbling back into the kill zone. I've been taking you a lot less serious. No. And I gave you every chance to call this off. This is the last one you get. And I gave you every chance to call this off. This is the last one you get. A generous offer from a pensioner on a roof with a shitty knee to the world's new strongest superpower. Find a way past Liv's defenses. Defeat Liv. Kennedy. I mean... Time powers are fading, and she's learned some of ours. She'll swap with the indicated ally when we try to attack her, and if she does die, she can create a clone to escape. She's running low on charges. Okay. Liv has learned your swap spell makes a nasty combo with lightning reflexes whenever you target her with her attack. She'll swap with someone or something else before it hits. Watch for the purple circle beneath which she intends to swap with an experiment. No, wait a second. Oh, okay, so she's going to swap with that. Ha-ha! Gotcha. Boom, that's 3 clones left, baby. I'm gonna swap with the Prophet. So if I... No. I mean, I got her once. I probably need to, like... There she is. You still get a contract to thrash out, Kennedy, and I don't think you're going to like the kill fee. You guys hired my dog. Did you lose a frisbee? Makes more sense than hiring a Medillion to help you steal metal. How the fuck was that meant to work? Figured I'd use you till you chickened out, then I'd kill you. Come to think of it, isn't that exactly what happened? Okay. So... How do I... It's not gonna work, right? It's not gonna work. So, if I hit her, she's gonna swap somewhere else. So, if I move... if I move, let's say, here. Wait, what? No, okay. This is hard because I have to figure out how, like, what she's going to do. So if I move here, you go away. No. It'll be great when I have transference up, but I don't right now. So... So if I... This is so weird. It's got to be something about getting her next to one of these things. I really need you to rewind completely. Thank you. No, that's not it. How do I do this? This is really weird. Okay, you go away. Aha. Okay. Now she's down to 2. Okay. Alright. So we're down to this now. Oh, look. Here comes the med school dropout who couldn't finish his simple job. Couldn't understand my job if you spent your dull life trying, you tedious thug. Guess I was busy assassinating warlords to keep your country safe while you were learning about hemorrhoid creams. Okay. 2 clones remaining. Okay, and now... Okay, now can I... Tougher clone created. Okay, you're dead. I want you out of there. Alright, she's got 1 clone left. Let's see. It's fine. There's Jen. I could have used Doll, actually, but... And here comes, I want to say, Jane? I picked up your little spark trick. Fun beginner spell. Drop the act, Liv. I know why you're really here. You're using and you think reactor's tech can save you from the damage. Nice theory, but I'd never used when I started this. Might not be why you started, but it's why you can't stop. You're too smart not to see the problems of this plan. There had to be a reason you couldn't change course. Shut up and shock me. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now, can I... Who's she trying to deal with right now? Oh, okay. So... Um... Predictive bolt, and then oh, god damn it. How do I get her to switch on Ryan now? Okay. Predictive bolt. Okay. Now. Why do you have to switch to him? Man. This is so hard. Chain bolt. Here. 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 Okay, nobody got hurt, right? Door? No, I cannot. Oh, man. Tough stuff. Okay. Great, that's fine. But it still doesn't get her off the goddamn roof. Wait a minute, though. If I go here, right, then I predictive bolt this way. Okay. Did hit her once then. He's gonna get hit. Transference would be nice. You can still move. Alright, what if I put Death's Door here? No, okay. It's not gonna work. And then... Let's see. That's not going to work. No, I don't love it. This is a real brain burner right here. Okay, can I get Doll in here, please? Thank you. What are you doing here? I won your little revolt for you, didn't I? Middle fought the chaplain won. You come for their freedom, you come through me. Oh, I didn't mean like tell me. Good choice. History's got us spoilers for how this ends. Proximity mine. Can I get you there? Okay. No, no. God, this is so hard. Because I can't figure out how to get the... Swap to cause damage to live. So if I try to swap her... So wait, if I swap her, I'm swapping him instead. Can I swap with that? Can't swap with that. Just got one clone remaining. I don't know how to get... Right. So... Okay, and then... and then... I'm really struggling with this. Like, I got a couple of her clones, but I'm really struggling to figure out the rest of this. Hit live with a spore bomb. How? Move here? Death's Door, yes. Swap. I am struggling to figure out how to get this last part arranged. Like, I This is not making any sense to me. I'm not getting it. So whatever will do damage when they move there, right, but I can't do that because that just blows them up. I can't do that. Okay. Okay, swap with this. Move here. Okay. There we go. One clone. Okay, Kennedy to Gadden. Send up the big guns. Okay. So this is it. This is her final... This is her final stage here. Really use some mana. Okay, and then can you, Banks... move there. You throw a riot block there. No, it doesn't work. Oh, can I not swap with... Come on, bro. Used up all your brain power to just accomplish what we just saying. I have no recollection of the rest of the character's bonus goals. I'm not even trying to do the bonus goals. I'm just trying. I'm just not even. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing. Now I forget what I did. I did that. Okay. Now, that's great. But I don't know how to get her... She's still screwed? Yeah, I'm so confused. I mean, I'm not confused. Well, sort of. I don't know how to... I mean, this is the final stage and all, but like... Where the heck is Jen anyway? Oh, she's there. I see. Wait a minute. If I put him... Okay. Now, if I move here, right? Okay. And then if I... Single flare... Okay, extinguish signal flare. Right, so now, if I... Did that... Why did that not shoot her? Why did that not shoot her? Because she's still in cover? How the frick am I supposed to get her out of cover? Oh, so confusing. I don't understand what they want me to do. I got all the clones, but this is so brutal. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Sorry, Ryan. I'm just like thinking of anything that I can... Oh my god, how do I do this? Lana, really? Can I Death's Door? I really wish I could put them on these halfway halls. This half-high doors, I mean. Um... I'm not understanding. I don't get it. I don't get it. Try a chain shock through Liv and her swap target. Oh, wait. Can I put that there? And then have her do chain bolt. Ah, ha ha ha, into Death's Door. Let's go. Command, Kennedy is down. Repeat, Kennedy is down. Requesting immediate evac. I needed that hint. Holy shit, we actually did it. I need a year off after that. Oh, damn, and then she blows up? Oh. Dessa, what the hell? That's what I came here to do. I was crystal clear on that. You have to bring her back. Why? She attacked Metal. She needs to face trial here. She attacked me first, and I don't have that kind of time. I don't know if I've got months or days, but I need to see this through before I go. I didn't know that. I'm sorry. But Kennedy and Reactor raided our country like it was a backstreet liquor store. The world needs to see that it's not. A body with a foreign bullet in its head doesn't help us with that. A medal in trial does. Ryan? Tore him, mate. Can't say I didn't get a kick out of that, but I know my element and it ain't politics. Giving a shit's a new look on me. Inclined to believe Moss knows her onions. Look, we're not Liv. None of us are going to force you to use your craft even if we thought we could. I could. Thanks, Ryan. A well-judged interruption. He couldn't. All right, well, I would. All right, that's it. You all miss out on my big ethics speech. Enjoy navigating this with the super healthy moral compasses I know you all have. It's on you, Dessa. What's it going to be? Like, fine, I'll bring her back, but if she kills you all, you're staying dead. Thank you, Banks. I don't know every factor in the decision you just made, but I know it wasn't an easy one. Wolin's already bringing craft containment arrays up. We'll have her secure in 20 minutes. Nice. Loving it. Just got word from our airport detachment. They've got Reactor on the run. Word's spreading. They won't believe it yet, but once we get the footage out and the inspector's in, the heat's going to bleed off. So thank you all. We don't know what today cost us, not yet. But I know what we gained. We broke a chokehold that's ravaged my country for... We took a target off our back that would have doomed us to a lifetime of wars we couldn't win. And we killed a new kind of monster before it became unkillable. An army that could have put global military supremacy in the hands of a sociopathic billionaire. A worse one. So thanks. I knew each of you had been through the ringer lately and you still made space for the right cause when you saw it. I respect that like nothing else. No one more than you, doll. Most people can't conceive of what it would take to step back from a fight like yours just to take on a second one. I'm one of the few who can, and I don't know how you did it. Metal's got some tough years ahead, but I promise you, I'll use every ounce of my new clout to make sure we have your backs. Well, take it. Anytime you can spare it. Our brass will talk, but let's keep in touch too. Trust moves mountains while rank talks roots. Sounds like a saying. And Ryan, just by bringing us together, you've done enough for Metal to make up for a lifetime, I sense, not really giving a shit. Spot on. I know you'll never be our soldier, but if we can count you as a friend, I'll sleep just fine. Jen, take this how you will, but you're the first person I've met who I'd trust to both write my eulogy and solve my murder. Wow. And if you ever fully realize how powerful you are, I hope you're still on our side. Zan, you fill me with a horrible feeling I might not be doing enough to support and empower my people, and I mean that in the best way. Damn. And Banks, I don't know what you wrestled with today, but I know it must be dark to trouble someone with the mental steel I sense in you. You made the right call when it counted. I hope that sinks in. I imagine you carry a lot that people don't see. I hope it gets lighter. Can I just jump in here? Please. I just want to acknowledge that we blundered into Metal with no plan beyond get live, and you very much took it from there. Of all the nations, factions, and Tier 1 casters Liv crossed, nothing could stop her till she picked a fight with Metal. I think you had a lot to do with that. That's a wildly generous way to look at it, but I've learned not to fight back when you're being complimented. Right. I imagine you're all wanted in your various countries? Oh, hugely. Death penalty in 4 nations and counting. Well, I think I can speak for the council when I say Meadow would love to offer you all asylum. And you a pardon, Ryan. And if your home countries come calling, they will find a brick fucking wall where our extradition treaties would be. That's a good line. Really appreciate it, but please don't start a war over us for at least another couple years. Hey, if it comes to it, I'm in the market for a new moonshot. Complete Act 4. Yay! Wow. What a surprisingly deeper game than you would have expected. Good stuff. Very interesting mechanically, especially that last level was a lot of like turn your brain around to figure out how to deal with it. But, oh my goodness, wait, what? What is this? Oh, we got some extra stuff. Jen, got a minute? What's up? What's your next move? Still mulling. Libley's my best bet for PI work, but I'd need papers. I might see if they need me here. I'm thinking Libley. More than thinking, I spoke to my documents guy. Of course you have a documents guy. Mafia illusionist, his watermarks are sublime. I love the cat, by the way, on the broom with the freaking glasses. Did he sort you out? He did. He did you, too. Sorry? Dessa, this is a Libolian passport. This is citizenship. Yeah. This must have cost a fortune. Well, mine was cheap, so... How come? Oh, mine's just a visa. You're not staying? I'm staying for as long as I have. My God, Dessa, respectfully, F that. Go back to your guy and get a passport. I'll steal the money. What? That's stupid. Why? Attitude. That's like the main factor with health stuff, isn't it? No, that's comorbidity. Well, it's gotta help. I've done okay so far, and I've been thinking about death the whole time. So imagine how long you'll live with a better attitude. Oh my God, I've made a huge mistake. Only because I'm going to be insufferable about it. That's cool. I love these extras. I need to think about this by obsessively making and rereading notes. With the new identity Banks gave me, I'm wondering about setting up a private investigation agency in Libely. Reactor's failed invasion of metal left a trail of chaos. The casualties are just estimates. Many Metalans are just unaccounted for. I might see if Moss thinks the militia could use my tracking skills in finding those who are still missing. It'd be grim work, not a lot of happy endings, but if I can be of use. Nah. I bet it's easier to get a PI license in Libely. What about you, Dessa? Wait, did you edit one of mine? Always had this plan to fleece billionaires for emergency healthcare. Just a contract that says I'll show up and res them if they get taken out. The hard part was proving my power without getting kidnapped. After the metal fiasco, though, the right people probably know what I can do. With the new... Let's see. The only case I ever saw you crack, your quarry was dead before you got there. I could help with that. Because you killed him. We can bicker about technicalities once we've agreed on my hourly rate. This is going to be a train wreck. Nah, join Jen's agency. You're going to need help with all the bodies. That's very cool. Banks killing investigators was a disaster at first, but after a few months of bickering, they found their groove and even turned a profit. We find missing persons, pets, and return them alive. Even if they are untraceable by normal means, died recently. If we do bring your love back when the dead are adjusting feed, may make some definitions of exorbitant. Oh, man, I love the sense of humor in this game, too. So, back to Callan? Of course. Same old? Maybe not. Command want me in on strat meetings now, but it might just be PR fluff. You don't strike me as the type to step back either way. Fair read. But there's a doll you never met. She gets a say. You? Dunno. Might deep six that reactor guy just for shits and giggles. Gadden? The CEO? Yeah. Want to stretch my legs a bit, take on a challenge, work my way again. If it's a challenge you want, I know a place where the churches are forts and the clergy all carry. Not short of high-value targets there. How's the pay? So they each get to make choices here. Guess I've got two options. I hear Jita's voice clearer than ever these days, and he's telling me I've risked enough. The metal clout job give me enough clout to go in command if I want it. But is that where I'll move the needle? I learned more in metal than I thought I ever could. Maybe I take these skills to the streets and at the chapel like they've never been hit before. Nah. Jita had a point. Who knows? Maybe I'll have a bigger impact, too. What's it going to be, Ryan? Kennedy got hers, but Reactor ain't off my shit list yet. Even if Liv cooked up the worst of their shitstorm, the buck still stops with Gadden. Kennedy had space-time bent around her carbon fiber wand. Gadden's got an overpriced suit and liver disease. Piece of piss. Or, won't lie, Dell's got my interest piqued about chapel targets. The first chaplain's top of the food chain, untouchable, locked away in some deep, dark vault. Never could resist a challenge. Let's do that. Chaplain sounds like a tough nut to crack. Can't resist. Doll Sabin was the architect of some of the Chapel's most critical defeats in the next few years. She didn't miss the action. Chapel resolve falters under resistance momentum. Last week, 3rd Chaplain Felgo announced that Chapel Command would not be sending any further troops to retake Gabriel Harbor, a telling change of heart from their long-standing cede no ground policy in their clashes with the resistance. The move comes after a string of humbling Chapel defeats, so she was good at it. Ryan joined Dahl in a return to Callan, then vanished without a word. The 1st Chaplain was never seen again. Nice. 1st Chaplain cancels appearances. Just days after agreeing to allow foreign press to interview 1st Chaplain Richter for the first time in 2 years, the Chapel press office has rescinded the invitation and canceled all of the Chaplain's forthcoming public appearances. It's not yet clear whether 3rd Chaplain Felgo, often the public face of any bad news the Chapel delivers, will be replacing, etc., etc. So he got the job done. Composer Robert Arzola. And Zan, of course. This is where I saw it. 8 tons of concrete, 1,000 names on each side. Memorial to a war that hadn't happened yet. Never will now. Can't be more than 200 here. 132. I read them all. Down from 4,000, we've got to feel pretty good about that. You'd think, right? I didn't expect to feel happy in a graveyard, but I thought seeing where it ought to be. You're not beating yourself up about the 132? That's not on you. We did everything we could. No, I get that. The kid on the Judassa job? Him for sure. I'll carry him to my grave. But it's also just, having lived through it all now, seen it play out. I was a bit player. So many incredible people did so much more, gave so much more. And now I feel like I came to a graveyard for a victory lap, one I didn't earn. That's Liv thinking. It's human to want to see the difference we made. Victory isn't yours or theirs. You helped. I helped. Own that. Nothing more. You're right as usual. Thanks. Trial's dragging on, huh? Yeah, it's killing me. I want to be done feeling ways about Liv Kennedy. Didn't mean to dredge. Nah, it's not you. I have this flash sometimes. I don't know if it's foresight or a dream. She's dead, I don't know how. And I drop her dog tags right here with all these names. I don't know why. These names, they're the ones we couldn't save even when we did everything we could. They're on her. I guess. Maybe you're saying her fate is too. You're taking it off your conscience. Huh. How does it end? A fall off. Okay, well, let's not read too much into that. Guess it's just me left. I think I might just be done. I made what peace I can with the Jodassa snafu, but I can't lead a unit again. And I'm just tired. My brain's been processing 2 or more realities for most of a 30-year career, and I'm only just starting to learn how many circuits that's fried. I could find a nice little place in backcountry Liberty, maybe move Ma somewhere close and just find something simple to focus on. Bread's good. I could bake bread. Or, the Resistance light on military experience, and that's the one thing I've got in spades. I don't have it in me to fight another war, but Dahl says Command could use me as a consultant, planning ops like the civil tongue hit I advised on. Nah. Nice quiet place time. Bread? Bread. Guess that's everyone. One last look before we all split. Yeah. Zan Vesker found a nice place in the North Country. His ma says his bread is the best she's ever tasted. Yeah. Bacon bread, let's go. This is a very cool game. Oh, wait. I have a couple more to resolve. I got to resolve Steve Clark. Your boy, Steve Clark. Of course, once I realized Kennedy's plan, I knew I had to play along until I was in a position to sabotage it. By this point, I had her wrapped around my little finger, so I manipulated her into posting me to guard the vault. I know. A waste of my combat talents, right? But what you're missing, and she missed it too, is that I was positioning myself to help you guys destroy the mana when the time came. That was when I had the idea to use breach glyphs to drop the vault stash down to the mines, and to mind control our pyromancer, who worshipped me anyway. Does he know we can't hear him? I'm not sure he's even noticed I left the room. He's been at it for 20 minutes. What did you ask? His name. All my homies hate that guy. No joke. Everyone hates Steve Clark. Thanks so much for playing. This game took us an unspeakably long time to make, but we put a ton of love and hope and care and joy into it, and we hope some of that reached you. We're so happy you liked it enough to finish it and or were forced to do so for a review. If you did have fun, spreading the word really helps us justify the reckless, embarrassing amount of time and money we spent making it. Thanks, the team. John Roberts made this, and Tom couldn't find a way to make it canon, but loved it too much not to use it, so here it is. Tactical Beach Wizards X. That's very cool. These are all different dreams. I at least want to get this outfit, though. So she's got 11. Still say that what she has on is the best one. Problem is, I just thought he had the best one to begin with, in my opinion. But this was what I was looking for. Yeah, let's go. Only took me until the very end of the game to get it. That's absolutely baller. This one is okay, but I just don't like her outfits overall. And this was the best one to begin with. So. Very cool game. This is, max level. So, can't do anything else, can you? Because you're max level. So I really like this game a lot. I think that this game is like an 8 to me. Very cool mechanically. Again, sneaky good in terms of story. Not something you would have expected from them, but I think like just very, very cool stuff. I really like the dialogue for the most part, although I could have used a couple fewer F-bombs because, oh my God. But yeah, in general, like very good, snappy dialogue, good sense of heart about the whole thing. Not a lot of I don't think I crashed once in the game. I think there was maybe one vague in-level glitch, which was sort of not even really a glitch, and that didn't last very long. And there's, plenty of challenge associated with it. Like, I got everything on these. I think this one was just about a survival deal. And then these last ones, like the vault the mines was a little bit hard to figure out. The hardest one easily was the roof. Thank you, Nonstop. Easily was the roof. The roof one was tough. And, that is the final boss fight, so it makes sense. Very neat. Very neat. I really like this. This is an 8 out of 10 for me. Very solid game. This is a good one from Prince Justin also. Feature community missions. That's cool. Really cool. Very, very cool. When did this patch? Oh, March 19, 2026. Okay. Oh, they're qualifying it as grapefruit, mango. I started playing this, I think, after this last patch, so. Very cool. And I also liked all these characters. My favorite to use mechanically, I liked Zan a lot. I found that I thought they underused Jen's Broom Breach a little bit, and I think they could have done a little bit more with that. I liked Banks a lot with Death's Door, although there were a couple times where I'm like, I wish you could put a door on this surface that you can't. So that's just a little bit of an irritation. And then I liked Ryan's, like the Rabid Bite thing often worked. Some cool stuff with the breaching shot and then like entangling vines. I liked playing with all of them, but I think my favorite two were probably mechanically were Zan and definitely Doll. Like, Doll, once you get the thing where you charge every time you hit something, it refreshes, and you just start charging all over the map. You combine that with the swap so that you can basically throw like an item, swap with that, then charge and stuff. Like, she could be a really real wrecking machine. Yeah. Yeah, and that was kind of what I was trying to do at the end there when I was dealing with the Death's Door a little bit. It just didn't quite work the way I originally hoped, but and I needed an extra hint to be able to figure out using the chain bolt swap. I did need an extra little bit of help there, but that was good. Good game. Good game. As I said, my only problem was I didn't love the title, but otherwise, 22.8 hours. So we played that almost 23 hours. Good stuff. All right, so let's see. What was the most? What was my rarest one? My rarest one was 22.5, 19%, 19.7, 17.6. Have a false prophet use supportive on a target the real Zan shot. That's 17.6. 15.2 Thin Ice at 5 plus bonus brittle damage to a single attack. Right now, that's the winner in the clubhouse, 15. All the others are like 40, 35, 51, 55, 64, 64, 70, 34.2%. So yeah, so the biggest one was Thin Ice, was the rarest one that I had. 15.2% of players had this achievement. And 22.5% of players have the achievement of completing Act 4, which means only, on Steam anyway, only 23%, roughly, 22.5, round up, 23%, actually finish the game. And I don't know what to make of that or not. I could see this being a game that if you started playing and you're like, oh no, that's not my jam, then you will stop it. But I feel like if you start playing it, you're likely to like it. It's whether or not you even start playing it is the issue. So 48% there. That was good. That was good. I like that. I like that. All right. So a couple of notes here. So I don't want to stop streaming yet. I have about another 50 minutes I want to stream at least. So I think rather than trying to switch over to the next game, which is going to be 007 First Light, I'm definitely going to be doing that. Instead of doing that, I think I'm going to switch to Magic the Gathering, and I'm going to do a little bit of the Adventure Forge mode that I was doing as kind of a little bit of a fill. And then when we start, and I believe we are due to start, let me see actually when we're due to start. We are due to start. Yeah, good game. I really like that. Okay, let's switch over. Okay. That game we are due to start on next Saturday. So next Saturday is the premiere of 007 First Light. And it is going to be a little weird because I think based on how the schedule is breaking down, for the month of June, I may only have that one session in June, and it may be another month or so before I get back to it, which isn't great. But that's partially because I'm going to be away until I'm going to be away until June or July at the West Coast. I'm leaving on Wednesday the 24th, and then I'm going to be in San Francisco for the Role Play by the Bay event, which is happening 3 weeks from today at the San Francisco Public Library with Zach Clay. Very excited about that. And then I'm going to be there and on the West Coast basically for 2 weeks. And then we'll be flying back. And then I have ReaderCon. I might stream on Thursday the 9th, in which case I might be doing some 007. But then I've got ReaderCon. So Saturday the 11th is going to be a stream from the road, which means probably not 007. And then, so I might not get back to it until the 14th. And then 14th, 16th, 21st, 23rd, like the next couple of weeks I'll be home, and then I'm going off to Gen Con the last week of July. So that's sort of the plan as we now have it, and then we're going to do more of that. The other thing I have to decide is whether I'm going to play or how I'm going to play 007 on what system, because I've been thinking quite a bit about what the best option is going to be, and I think probably the safest call, the one that's going to involve the least sort of like configuration work that I have to do, is probably going to be getting it on my PS5. Now, I thought about the possibility of getting it on Steam and using my gaming computer that I was just playing Tactical Breach Wizards on. The theory behind that would be that if I did that, then I could also install it on my Steam Deck. And my Steam Deck is what I use when I'm traveling to be able to broadcast video games, especially like more complex video games. So I could do that, but my guess is that Steam Deck is not going to run 007 that great, which means just for the benefit of getting in maybe 1 or 2 remote streams with the Steam Deck and 007, it might make more sense just to be here and playing it on my PS5 instead. If I haven't finished it by September, then obviously September, that's the game that I would be doing. And then once I'm done with that, we would see what comes up next. So, but I think that's probably what I'm going to do, is probably get it on PS5. So yeah, so we will see. But, so let me switch over then, and let's switch over to the power of Magic Adventure Forge. One of the nice things about this game is that I do not need my gaming computer for it. So I can just switch that over. So let me switch this. First of all, those of you who are watching, I'll put this up here. Those of you who have been watching me play Tactical Breach Wizards on the VOD, thank you for doing so. Follow me on the channel, do all that good stuff, and please stop back. For the rest of you, please don't leave. Stick around if you want to see some more strategy, but different kind of strategy. Okay. So let's see what... I need to find out what day this is of Magic. It's Magic. What you got up your sleeve? It's Magic. Okay, day 2. All right, so is that also day 3 is what it would be? Yes, day 3. Okay, love it. All right, so then we are going to move that there. We're going to switch this over so we get everything scheduled right. So how do you, Wild as Bot, would you love to see, I was trying to think about this. Would you want a sequel from this? I kind of feel like the game said what it needed to say. I don't know that having more of this would be something I'd be into. And I'm curious, since you played it, what you think. Magic the Gathering. Adventure mode. Exclamation point. It felt fairly complete. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. I thought it was also paced well. I thought it was also paced well, and I appreciated that in the sense that I felt that it did not overstay its welcome. Okay, so we get rid of that, we get rid of that, we get rid of that, we get rid of that. Magic, cards, Chandelar, strategy. So I agree with you. I also felt that it felt fairly complete to me. And that's another reason why I was like, so I don't think you really need to have, a game that, if that's the case, then you don't really need to have a sequel to it. I think it said what I need to say. Yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. And as they say, one of the things I liked about it in particular is the fact that it's sort of unexpectedly good this way. I was expecting it would be kind of a cool indie game and that there'd be, some fun little moments and like oh, that's a clever idea. But with a lot of indie games, you do some of that and you're like, okay, that's as much as you're going to get. And you don't have hair on my front of my face. And you don't have anything else in terms of like, there's not a lot of depth to that. Like the experience is sort of what it is and that's it. This did not feel like that to me. This felt like there was more going on in the game than I might have expected, and I thought that was cool. up here. Down here. So I definitely agree. And I know I saw that they're working on something new, which looks very different. And I have not had a chance to look at it more closely yet. But, okay, so we're going to stop, not streaming, just recording, and then I'm going to record this next one. So for those of you watching Tactical Breach Wizards, thank you. Please join the stream. Please join the channel. Please sub and do all that good stuff. And we will see you on stream.